Hello, friends. I am Jennifer Patterson. I'm the librarian at Benjamin Davis Elementary School. I'm going to read you two stories today. The first one is called The Little Red Hen. It says retold by Harriet Ziefert, illustrated by Emily Bolam. Now, the jobs of these people, we know that the illustrator, we'll go to that one first. Illustrator drew the pictures. And usually it will say by for the author. This one says retold. So this is an old story that has been around for a long time, and nobody really knows who wrote the first story or who invented the first telling of it. But Harriet is retelling it in her version. So that's who these people are. Let's open this up to the title page. Title page has the title, the author, and the publisher. Retold by Harriet Ziefert. So we call her the author because she's telling it in her own words, even though it's an old tale that's been around for a while. A little red hen lived on a farm with a dog, a goose, and a cat. One day, the little red hen found some grains of wheat. "Who will help me plant the wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Then I will plant it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. The little red hen watered and weeded and watched. She watched the wheat grow. One day the wheat was ready to be cut. "Who will help me cut the wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Then I will cut it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. "Who will help me beat the wheat?" asked the little red hen. What do you think the animals will say? "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. And the hen said, "Then I will beat it myself." And she did. "Who will help me take the wheat to the mill?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. They don't want to help do anything, do they? And she says, "Then I will take it myself," said the little red hen. The little red hen came back with flour. "Who will help me bake the bread?" she asked. You know what they'll say, don't you? What do you think they'll say? "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Then I will bake it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. The bread came out of the oven. It smelled good, very good. The dog, the cat, and the goose smelled the bread. They ran to get some. I'm going to stop right here. Part of this lesson that we're doing is to think about making predictions. So I want you to think in your mind, what do you think is going to happen? They all want some of this bread, but nobody would help make it, bake it, none of those tasks that it took. What do you think the hen's going to do? They ran to get some, The little red hen put the bread on the table. "Who will help me eat this good bread?" asked the little red hen. Do you think those animals will say they want some? Oh, here's what they said. "I will help eat it," said the goose. "I will," said the cat. "I will," said the dog. And the hen says, "Oh, no, you won't," said the little red hen. Was that the prediction you made? Did you think she would say, "You're not going to get any if you didn't help"? She said, "Oh, no, you won't." And she ate it all up herself. Now, you may think she was being mean, but they didn't help do anything. All they wanted to do was eat it. They were being selfish. That's why she ate it all herself. I wonder if that's the prediction that you made, if you thought that's how the story was going to end. I have a second story I want to read. This is called The Little Red Fort. This was The Little Red Hen, The Little Red Fort by Brenda Mayer. Pictures by Sonia Sanchez. So the author, what does the author do? The words. Pictures, that could also say illustrated by, that's the same thing. Sonia Sanchez drew the pictures. Now look at this cover. I see one girl and 3 boys hanging on the fence, and this sign here says Ruby's Fort. Now, this book also will be about making predictions, so we'll stop during the story to make some predictions. This is a new book that I have bought. It's just the end paper, but it shows the girl. Okay, here she is. This is the title page. It's got the title, the author, and the publisher. And she is drawing a picture of a house, a little red house. A fort. I guess it's a fort. It looks like a house. Ruby's mind was always full of ideas. She's got some drawings. She's in the bathroom. It looks like she's created lots of things in her bathtub. She's got a pulley here. Her mind was always full of ideas. One day, she found some old boards. "Who wants to help me build something?" she asked her brothers. So these boys must be her brothers. Oscar Lee pretended not to hear her. Rodrigo gave her a look that could melt popsicles. Jose almost fell off the fence. "You don't know how to build anything," they said. Ruby shrugged. "Then I'll learn." And she did. "Who wants to help me draw the plans?" Ruby asked. The boys clutched their sides and howled with laughter. "Not me," said Oscar Lee. "I don't think so," said Rodrigo. "No way," said Jose. "I'm too busy." "Fine," said Ruby. "I'll draw them myself." And she did. There's her father working, but it looks like she's just in his space working with him. She's working and the dad is working. Satisfied with her plans, Ruby asked, "Who wants to help me gather the supplies?" "Not me," said Oscar Lee. "I don't think so," said Rodrigo. "No way," said Jose. "I'm too busy." "Fine," said Ruby. "I'll gather them myself." And she did. Now that is her mother. She has a box, she has a saw, she has something with a cord hanging out. When all the supplies were gathered, Ruby asked, "Who wants to help me cut the boards?" "Not me," said Oscar Lee. "I don't think so," said Rodrigo. "No way," said Jose. "I'm too busy." Have you noticed that these brothers are saying the same words every time? Oscar Lee says, "Not me." Rodrigo says, "I don't think so." Jose says, "No way, I'm too busy." "Fine," said Ruby. "I'll cut them myself." And she did. There's Mom helping her. When all the boards were neatly cut, Ruby sang, "Who wants to help me hammer the nails?" "Not me," said Oscar Lee. "I don't think so," said Rodrigo. "No way," said Jose. "I'm too busy." "Fine," said Ruby. "I'll hammer them myself." And she did. Look who else is helping in that picture. I think it's her grandma. Soon Ruby's creation was complete. Now, let's stop and make a prediction. Well, let me read the rest of this page. Soon Ruby's creation was complete. Who wants to play in my fort? Okay, let's make a prediction. What do you think the brothers are going to say now? Are they going to say, "No way, I'm too busy, not me"? Or would they want to play? What's your prediction? I'm also going to stop and show you this book again. Remember, in this book, this is a similar story to this one because there's one main character who's doing all the work. The girl there, the hen here. There's 3 supporting characters who won't do anything to help. The dog, the goose, the cat, the brother, the brother, the brother. Nobody helps. So now what? Do you think your prediction will be like the way this story turned out? Is that your prediction or something else? Let's see what the brothers say. "Oh, me, said Oscar Lee. "Let's go," said Rodrigo. "I'll play," said Jose. "I'm not busy anymore." Just like those animals, these brothers wanted to enjoy the benefits but not do any of the work. "Not so fast," Ruby said. "You didn't help me draw the plans or gather the supplies or cut the boards or hammer the nails. You said I didn't know how to build and you laughed at me. I'm going to play in the fort by myself." Just like that hen. But there's more pages. Can you predict what might happen next? And she did. There she is playing in Ruby's fort. There's more to come, though. And then the brothers say, "We didn't want to play anyway." But they did. So they huddled, whispered, and got straight to work. Oscar Lee made a mailbox. Rodrigo planted flowers. Jose painted the fort fire engine red. Ruby was delighted. So the mailbox and the flowers were also for the fort. So they made something for the fort. That evening, the boys followed a delicious aroma to a fort warming party. Who wants to help me clean this plate? Ruby asked. We do, the boys said. Do you think she's going to let them help her eat that food? Yes, she did. They all went in the fort, and they did. They ate the cookies. And then in the back of this book, it shows you how you can make a fort of your own, different ways. I love this story. This is kind of an updated story on the Little Red Hen. Some things that make it more modern and more important for us is the main character is a girl. The brothers are the ones that didn't do the work, but this is a book about a strong female character. And she's Hispanic. You don't see a lot of Hispanic girls in books, so I'm so glad that this one included her. And the people in the story that helped her build were her mother and her grandmother, more women characters. Let's run real quick through who the characters are. We'll focus on this book. The girl, the three brothers, Oscar Lee, Rodrigo, and Jose. And the mom and the grandmom never say anything, but they are characters, and we saw the dad too. The setting is where the book takes place, at their house, maybe in the yard. I guess she's building in the yard. Now, the important events that happened. When I read this one first, that kind of gave us the structure of the story. And if you had heard this before, then it kind of gave you a reference for this. But the structure was the girl asked for help, and every part of what she was doing, will you help? And they say, no, no, no. Do you want to help do this other thing? No, no, no. Can you do this? No. They never wanted to help. They did not want to do the work. But in the end, they did want to reap the benefits. Now, the girl was a little bit kinder than this hen who said, no way, I'm going to eat it all. After the brothers made something to go with the fort, which was very nice of them, they decided on a way that they could participate, then she did let them play in the fort with her. This is such a good story. It's new. Have a great day.